Now, my name is Louis, and today is July 29. Yeah, 29, and it is approximately 11:51 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, today's live stream, we're going to be talking about multiple news that's coming out. Number one is New York. My condolences and prayers to the families that lost their loved ones. Um, Man, New York is the big news right now. There was an individual um, with a rifle. Actually, it was an AR, and just started opening fire. And again, my condolences and prayer. We're gonna get to that news. Also, guys, people are now getting the Neuralink microchip, the brain chip. All right. So that information is coming out right now. It seems like there's another person that is wanting to get the brain chip. All right. So this is just the beginning. It seems like the eventually this is going to be the new normal. All right, that people want to get their brain chipped. All right, it's like, a lot of people saying it's just like getting your ears pierced, or like a tattoo and stuff like that. I mean, but you can't compare a brain chip with a tattoo, earrings, or piercing, whatever. um yeah, you can't compare that. But it seems like a lot of people just wanting to get the brain chip, which is a absolutely no for me. Okay. Um, Nothing. Again, people should not be putting stuff in their brain. Period. I mean, we talking about the brain. All right, we talking about the brain. You're gonna put something in in your brain. So this is where we are right now. Okay, so guys, before I start, please do me a favor and pray for the families and friends that that lost their loved ones. Okay, so you have a New York mayor. He's saying this here. Give me a second. The New York mayor said this was a lawlessness, despicable strike. This individual is gone of an apparent self-inflicted. To be clear, 6 total tonight have passed. Now, I heard that this person, um, supposedly he had a some kind of mental issue, all right? And and I guess he played football. Now, I did post a video in my other channel, and I mentioned that this man was possibly a Mid-Eastern, but come to find out he's not. All right. So that's my mistake. And a lot of people were reporting that this man is from the Middle East. But then we got some information that he is from Las Vegas. All right. So he played football. So we're gonna get to all this here. Now we have Zowan. He's coming out and saying that New York City Marginal front runner Zoran addresses Midtown mass event from Uganda compound. Now, I don't trust that man. I really don't trust him. Again, I want New Yorkers to understand, if you put this man in a spotlight, if you put this man in the spotlight, you're going to see a lot more stuff like what happened today. Okay, there's gonna be a lot more because this man here, he said it many times. He said it 2 or 3 years ago to defund the NYP. You know what? So again, that's what he said 2 years ago. So they're saying the news is reporting that the 27 years old, so he was 27 years old. The 27 years old suspect, and his first name is Shane, had no significant criminal background. So this young person, 27 years old, um, he didn't have any criminal records and stuff like that. But from what I heard, he has some mental issue. Give me 1 second here. Guys, look at this here. Look at this. You have people in your whoops. And give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. So you have people in the office. Give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna take there we go. So people in the office, they barricade themselves and they block the door. Office workers seen barricading their door with furnitures during today's active event. Man, wow, wow. So again, for those of you that just tuned in, there was some very, very, very sad news that came out of New York, and you know, again, it was a beautiful day too. People just enjoying their day, and then all of a sudden, this stuff happens. This is why we tell a lot of people to always be aware of your surroundings. Always be, on the lookout, even in beautiful days. Ooh, I just saw a picture. So it was a picture of him, the individual, the 27 years old, laying on the ground, and right next to him was the equipment. And I guess that's when he took his own LIFE. So very disturbing. So the Midtown Manhattan individual, the person, identified as a 27 years old. And there's a picture of him. All right. So I can't show the picture, guys, but he played football. It seems like it's a picture from 2016 or 17. Okay, so we're gonna jump with the next news. So again, I have multiple breaking news. We're gonna talk about the brain chip because that's one of them. Also, Yellowstone. You have the USGS. They came out and they put to rest people saying there's animals evacuating Yellowstone. USGS came out and said that people need to stop putting those type of nonsense conspiracy. USGS says these animals, they move to other location. All right. It doesn't mean that Yellowstone is going to blow. All right. This happens every season. You got all these animals, you got the wolves and stuff like that. They go to other territory. So USGS are urging conspiracy theories to knock it off. So to knock it off, Yellowstone, there's nothing wrong in Yellowstone, but there's been some earthquake going on, and again, but according to experts, it's nothing to be concerned of. But the animals that are leaving, they do this time of year. All right, they go to other locations. Now, again, guys, I was always told that animals have this instinct that they know when something bad will come. Your dog, your cat, they will tell you like something is wrong. Like there was this one time I remember I got up, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I went to drink some water, and I saw my cat, and my cat was staring at the door, and I'm like, "Get away from the door," and it just stood there, like, it just looking at the door. So I'm thinking there's someone in the other side. So my cat wouldn't move. My cat was stood there like there's someone in the other side of the door. And come to find out, there was some kind of coyote or a raccoon in the neighborhood. So cats know, dogs know when there's trouble. Okay, so give me 1 second here, guys. We do have a breaking news here. Ukrainian armed forces launched a large-scale drone strike earlier tonight on the Rostov Oblast of southwestern Russia, targeting the rail infrastructure as well as fuel train parked at a rail yard in the city of, I'm gonna skip that name. Several drones struck the train. Wow. And surrounding yard, resulting in a massive fire which engulfed the remainder of the cars, most of which were believed to have been carrying fuel and oil products for the bear forces in Ukraine. Whoa. Ooh. All right, so that was the massive hit that's going on right now. All right, give me a second here, guys. Oh my, look at this. This is so sad. Look at this. So Fox is putting out the news. Fox News is putting out this news, a live update. You have the NYPD officer that was out, immigrated from Bangladesh, and had a young one, had a pregnant wife, excuse me. Wow, very sad. All right, guys, I'm looking for some more information here. Give me 1 second. Very sad day for the Big Apple. Okay, let's go really quick. Let's go with the brain chip. All right, I want to bring that news up. So you guys already know it's the Neuralink. Whoops. Give me a second here, guys. Let me just remove some of these crazy advertisements. There we go. A ninth patient receives the Neuralink, a brain implant, and Elon wants the Matrix to become reality. Elon, a neuro what? A neurotechnology company, Neuralink, has reached a significant milestone by successfully implanting its brain computer interface chip, known as the link, into a ninth human. And give me a second here, guys. Now, this achievement, announced via Elon Musk social media platform X, marks a pivotal advance in the company's missions to merge human cognition with digital technology. Have human, have AI. Now, a lot of people's talking about the book of Revelation or even the book of Daniel, where you have the iron and the clay, all right? Which a lot of people are saying the iron is, I mean, the clay is human and the iron is machine, the AI. And I wouldn't go that deep into that, but a lot of people saying that the iron and clay is half human and half AI, which is the microchip implanted in the brain. So here's the thing, guys. I recommend people to stay far away from this. Um, Even the Bible says that the mark is the real deal. The mark is the real deal. And trying to implant that in your brain is just very disturbing. The procedure, notably the first instance of Neuralink performing two surgeries in a single day, underscores the company's growing efficiency and readiness for broader clinical applications. All right, so you have two surgeries, two surgeries. So I guess one, they open up the skull. I mean, they take a piece of skull and just remove it, and then you got the brain just, oh man. Oh, man, and then they put in the chip in your brain, and then they put the skull back on. Ooh, that frog just popped out of nowhere. But, yeah, that's very disturbing. That is very disturbing. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't recommend people to do that. Here's the thing, what is the consequence? I mean, is your brain gonna be fried after 20, 30 years? I mean, your brain is very powerful. Your brain saves so much data energy, memories. I mean, it just your brain is the last thing that goes out when your body shuts down. Your brain is the last one. Your brain is the last one that shuts down. Mm. The Neuralink implant, a coin size, look at that, a coin sized device embedded in the brain and uses ultra thin electrodes and record and transmit neutral signals, enabling users to control external and devices like computers or smartphones through thought alone. So it's the size of a coin. I assume it's a quarter, all right? Because I seen the chip is pretty big, so it's the size of a quarter in your brain. And instead of using your phone, instead of using your car keys, I mean, you just use your thought. I mean, you see, again, my truck, right? I don't want to go there to turn on the truck. So I just come out here and with my thought, turn on, and it turns on. So just imagine that. You don't have to use keys anymore. Everything's recorded in your brain. Wow. And two surgery. Give me a second here. Princess Glam, thank you so much for the two super chat. Blessings up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So it's the size of a coin, that brain chip. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need no brain chip. I don't need no chip. All I need is Jesus. The initial focus is on aiding individuals with severe paralysis or paralyzed, such as those with spinal cord injuries. All right, so it seems like, well, you guys already know the Neuralink supposed to be for those who are paralyzed or those who are, I guess, blind or something. So again, it will give them like a better way to live life, like a paralyzed man possibly walking again, or making a blind man see, which is it sounds like what Jesus did when he was here 2,000 years ago, when yeah, when Jesus came out and it just made a blind man see. We could see that right now. Give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. Okay, so it says here the first patient implemented in January 2024 demonstrated the technology a potential by playing chess and video games using only their thoughts. All patients, participants, including the eighth and ninth, are reportedly recovering well and showing promising early result. Okay, so it seems like everything's good, but the problem is, guys, is that I feel like, anything that you put in your body, I mean, it just, throughout time, again, is going to affect it. Again, smoking a cigarette. What happened when you smoke a cigarette? All right. I mean, your lungs turn black and it could lead to getting older quick and, yellow teeth and, just you're hurting your body when you do that. Again, when you drink a lot of liquor, what happened? Well, you get a, liver problem and stuff like that. When you eat a lot of junk food, what happened? Well, again, leads to heart attack. I mean, really, again, gaining weight. Anything you put in your body, there's always something. All right. That's why it's very good to stay healthy and just fasting and just eating properly. But when you put a chip in your brain, something is again something bound to happen with your brain. Something is going to happen with your brain. I don't know if people's going to turn to zombies in 20 years. I don't know if just people's going to act like different. Again, they're just going to start hitting their head. Get it off my head. Get it off my brain. It's hurting me. I mean, again, anything could happen. If people take this chip, the first few years is nothing, but then you're gonna start, saying, "Get this thing off of me. I could feel it," and just the consequence. I mean, people need to think about that. People need to think about that. Again, when you smoke a lot of cigarette, you start coughing. You could feel your chest and everything. I mean, what do? You quit. You quit smoking. So anything you put in your body, again, is eventually through time, you're gonna see some results. You're gonna see some result. With this microchip, I don't know, it could probably fry your brain and make you act different, very disturbing, very disturbing. You don't put no device in your brain. I mean, what in the world? And just, if you keep thinking about it, it's not good. It's not normal. You don't put a brain chip, I mean, a device in your brain. It just, I mean, supposedly it's to make life better. No. Very troubling times. Elon vision for Neuralink extends far beyond medical application, and he envisioned a future. Look at this, a future where the technology could bridge the gap between humans and AI. So Elon wants a future, human, AI, together as one. That's very concerning. And it's not only Elon, but you have China doing the same thing too. It's just very concerning. It is. It's very concerning. Half human and half AI. This is why, again, I really don't look up to Elon. I don't look up to no man. As AI becomes smarter and more autonomous, he believes human may fall behind unless they integrate with it. Elon has stated, emphasizing the need for humans to keep pace with AI advancement. Neuralink long-term goals include enabling immersive digital experiences, enhancing memory, and even facilitating brain-to-brain communication, potentially transforming how humans interact with technology and each other. What? You know, a lot of people think that Elon is a cool guy and this and that. But here's the thing, guys. He said that he'd rather go to hell. He said that. Elon said, "I'd rather go to hell. I'd rather go to hell because, again, is most of the people are going there." That's what Elon said. And so I should trust that man device in my brain chip? No, it's a better way to communicate human and human with microchip. I mean, what in the world? I mean, just looking at the Cybertruck, look at the Cybertruck. Is it beautiful? No, it's not beautiful. It looks like a trash can. All right. You look at that Cybertruck and say, man, that thing is ugly. You're gonna trust a man that has, that kind of design, a Cybertruck. You're gonna trust his brain chip? Mm-mm. The company recent progress followed FDA approval. All right, so FDA approved it. We're gonna skip that. And beyond aiding paralysis, Neuralink is exploring application such as restoring, look at this, speech for stroke victims, visions for the blind, and even the futuristic possibility of sharing or transferring memories. What? Transferring memories and skills. What? Transferring memories and skill. That means that your memories is no longer private. That means that your memory, everything you think of, they already know. Is all saved. So let's say you think about, I don't like Donald. They already saved that information. Oh, okay, so we know that he don't like Donald. It's. I mean, you don't have no more privacy. That's it. That's it. You don't have any more privacy. Boy, I wish I could do this and this and this. Man, they're gonna knock on your door. Hey, we read your thoughts. All right. We read your thoughts and you say you was gonna do something. All right, we're watching you. I mean, again, you no longer have privacy. Matter of fact, we want you to share your memory right now with us. Share your memories. Come on, let's go. We're gonna bump head to head, Bluetooth style. Man, hmm. Yeah, I'm good. World is in big trouble. The dreams of real world matrix may not be too distant, the company hints, as each successful implant pushes the boundaries of BCI technology. I don't know if you guys seen the movie The Matrix. I mean, I like the movie. I don't know why, but I just like the movie Morpheus, and you do have a. Again, it's basically computer stuff, and they put the thing in the back of their neck, and they enter the computer system, which is a world. Again, it's a new world or something like that, but it's not real. It's not real. It's just fake. But people rather live that world because it makes them happy than living in a reality. However, Neuralink, a journey has not been without challenges. The company has faced scrutiny over its safety protocols, including fines for violating the U.S. Department of Transportation regulations related to hazardous material transport. Wow. Additionally, earlier trials encountered issues such as electrode threads detaching in a first patient, though Neuralink engineers have since made adjustments to improve functionality. Despite these hurdles, the company's valuation has soared to $9 billion, boosted by a $650 million Series E funding around the funding round is 2025 and supported by investor like ARK. All right, so we're gonna skip a lot of this stuff here. Neuralink advancements signal a bold step towards a future where humans, cognition, and technology coverage echoing Elon Musk's ambitions vision as the company continues to refine its technology and expand its trials. The world watches closely to see how close Neuralink can come to bringing a matrix like reality to life. All right, just the tip of the iceberg of the mark of the beast. Give me a second here, guys. So we hit the 30-minute mark. Hit that thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. Boy, oh boy. Disturbing times, a Bible prophecy. Guys, we also getting some breaking news too. Forecasters has warned that we need to brace and prepare for a dangerous August for hurricanes. All right. So again, flash flood was the big one. Again, all these heat dome and everything, but the hurricane. Oh man, buckle up. I think the hurricane is going to be a big one. I think it's going to be the biggest one. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and God bless to every single one of you. I'm looking for some more information here. Um, Let me go on my page really quick. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments too. So the New York mayor gave an update, put out a statement, and sending his condolences to the families and friends. Guys, this information is coming out, but I can't find anything to back this up. And of course, it's coming out from the Daily Mail. So when I click on this, it's the article. Here's the thing, guys. I got too many subscriptions and I pay for too many stuff. All right, so it says a secret foreign army is already here. A bombshell national security reports several insidious plans to tear the sleeping giant apart. So I don't know much about that story, but one thing I could tell you is that yes, I do believe there are foreign military. Many of them are sleepers. Sleepers, okay? I do believe so. And I do believe that you even have blue helmets. You do have again like the cartels. I mean, the gangs. I mean, the cybers group. But yeah, that's what's going on. But again, like I said, I can't find any information about it. But the Daily News is putting out the information. All right, guys, let me just bring this one up really quick. The U.S. field W33 panic with secret nuclear weapons moved back to the UK. All right, so you guys already know. We again, the U.S. just deployed some nukes. I think one, maybe two nukes to the UK. And I want to show you this one here. U.S. military set to store nukes in shipping containers as WWE fears grow. And these nuke containers are going to be placed near military bases. All right, so these nuke containers will be placed near military bases. There's going to be a couple of those containers, and they're 20-foot containers. 20 foot is not it's not the 40-foot containers, a 20 foot, and they basically going to put nukes in there. It goes to tell you guys, it means that we are definitely about to see something pretty soon. Again, all these nukes are being moved. It's just common sense. They are preparing for something. They are preparing for something. The Bible says to look out for signs. Okay, you got Donald just gave a 10-day deadline, 12 days or 10 days deadline to Putin. And then you have Lindsey Graham, he's putting out his message. And then the former leader of Russia, Dmitry, he's sending a message. So things about to hit the fan pretty soon. What's going to happen after the 10 days or 12 days? Give me a second here. What's going to happen after the 12 days? Remember what happened to Japan and WW2. The reason why Japan struck us is because we slapped them with sanctions. All right, we slapped them with sanctions and they came and struck us. And then you guys know that was the biblical war. We dropped the Fat Man and we dropped something else, the atomic, Nagasaki and Hiroshima. All right. If we slap tariffs and sanctions on the bear, Russia, the bear could retaliate. All right. Putin said 2 years ago, if his economy goes down, if the bear feel threatened, they're going to strike with nukes. Top U.S. General Flynn, Michael Flynn, you guys know who he is. He's begging Donald, don't do it, Donald. Don't do it. Please leave the bear alone. Don't poke the bear. Don't provoke the bear. Don't get involved. Leave that alone. And look, I agree with Flynn. That's none of our business. What's going on out there, that's none of our business. And Donald was the type of dude last year that he said it himself. That's none of our business. We're gonna just get out of it. That's their problem. And we're gonna end the war in 24 hours. That's what Donald said. Now all of a sudden, Donald is just, I don't know. I guess people are just putting things in his head, and now all of a sudden we're gonna get involved. So Flynn is urging Donald, please think about this. Please think about it. Again, there's no turning back. Once we in it, we in it. There's no turning back. All right, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button. I really appreciate the support. I do. I really appreciate it. Hey, Donald, how you doing, buddy? The bear has a lot of patience with U.S. President Donald and America, Lewis. Yeah, I do agree. I mean, Donald, Donald tried to work with Putin, but Donald need to understand that this is a military operation going on. Okay, Russia said we finish when we say we're finished. We're not finished with this operation. So that's what Dmitry told Lindsay. So that's what Dmitry told Lindsey Graham. Because Lindsey Graham is like, you need to come to the peace table and end this war. And Dmitry is like, who are you to tell us what to do and when to end war? We don't listen to you. We don't need to listen to you. We don't need, again, we don't need to listen to Donald. We don't take orders from you. We don't work for you. You guys are not our king or leaders. And that's true. Again, do you see the bear getting involved in U.S. War? I mean, they didn't even got involved in Iran. I mean, Iran's their allies, and but they didn't get involved. But sometimes the sleeping giant, we love sticking our nose in people's business. We're gonna end up getting smacked. You know how our parents, especially our mom, you keep sticking your nose in my business or people's business, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. So, I mean, it just, again, you're gonna get something. I trust and believe what Putin says more than what Donald says. To be honest, I do too. for some reason. All right. Look, here's the thing. The bear, they would have dropped the nuke a long time ago, but they didn't. And the bear, they're telling everyone that this is an operation. Again, Ukraine is part of the bear, and they speak the bear language. Excuse me. They speak the Russian language, and again, that that's basically their territory too. But for some reason, we got to get involved. Why? Don't know. And I heard that Kaliningrad, they want to take that territory, and the bear again, the bear told NATO, if you touch that, it's gonna be WWE3. Hit the thumbs up icon to your left. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Guys, if you have a YouTube channel, give me a shout out. We just hit 82,000 subscriber. We hit 82,000. We try to make it to at least 100,000 if that's possible. I know this platform is not going to do that. They're not sharing our stuff anymore. But with your support, I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, give me a shout out. Let's try to make it to, man, I'm trying to make it to at least 100,000 because I've been on YouTube for 9 years. I should have been in 100,000 a long time ago. My son is like, man, they really, really, really hiding your stuff. You should have been in 100,000. Yeah. 82, congrats. Yeah. I was stuck in 81,000 for almost a year and a half. So 18,000 away, guys. Once I hit 100,000, that's when it started going up. So, hey guys, thank you so much for the like. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the like. So again, that Neuralink, man, that Neuralink is not good, man. Please, guys. I mean, when it comes to the chip, when it comes to the mark, stay away from it. Stay away from the mark. Yeah, I say that Donald may not be the real Donald. I don't know. You think it's a different Donald? A lot of people say that Donald has been replaced ever since the Pennsylvania. He's been replaced. He's just a different Donald. Prophecy shall be fulfilled. Absolutely. Jeanette say good night, everyone. Stay safe. Hey, Jeanette, thank you so much for tuning in. You have a good night too. Have a good night, Jeanette. Thank you so much for tuning in. The person from New York was targeting the NFL office. Yeah, I know. I'm like, why is he going to that building? And I guess he was on a 33rd floor or something like that. And then more information came out. He used to play football, but I don't think he played for the league. I think it might have been college football or something like that. But yeah, it's very sad. And I heard that he had like mental problems. Stay close to God, Sandy said. Cherry said, Elon kids said it's not him. Okay. I remember him from the 90s. He wasn't a liked man by most. Mm. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention this. A lot of people are talking about the rapture, that Jesus Christ is coming September 24, 2025. Not again. We have to talk about this again. And they always do this the same month, the same day, but it's different year. I don't know why they pick September 20 something. It's just like David Mead back in 2017. He said that Planet X was going to hit us September 24 or the 26th. It never happened. All right. But here's the thing, guys. A lot of people saying that Jesus is coming September 24th. No one knows the day or hour. No one knows the day or hour. Not the angels. but only the Father. Oh man, it just I don't know why people keep putting out these dates. Every year, these people put out dates that Jesus coming tomorrow or Jesus coming September. Guys, we don't know when Jesus is coming. Instead of focusing on a rapture, we need to focus on sharing the good news to many people. Because believe it or not, again, I'm not trying to start nothing here, but I just feel like Christians are being too greedy. You know, I mean, look, it's nice for us to say, "I want to see Jesus coming," but again, Jesus is saying, "I'm coming. Don't worry." But don't think about yourself. Don't think about me coming. Go out and share the good news. As much people as you can. So people, instead of focusing on spreading the gospel, a lot of people focusing on Jesus returning. Remember what the 2 men said when Jesus was taken to heaven? Then you had the disciple were looking up, and they told the disciple, fishermen, "Why are you staring up? For the same man that was taken, he will be back. Don't worry about Jesus, he's coming back. Now go out and make disciple." That's what he told them. Go out and make disciples. Go share the news. Jesus is coming. But for some reason, a lot of people just they don't see that. They don't see the message. People want to do their own thing. Well, I want to call myself this person and tell YouTuber that I'm a prophet. You have what's his name? Oh man, he's been on YouTube for so long. William Tapley. William Tapley. Okay, William Tapley, also known as supposedly again, this is his theme or intro. This is William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and a co-prophet of the end times. I have no idea what to do with saying that part, but I'm like, first of all, there's no more apostle, all right? There's no more prophets. There's only disciple. That's it. I'll talk to people all the time. That's good. That's good, Cherry. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just tell people, hey, Jesus love you. Jesus love you. Go out. It doesn't have to be amazing speech like John MacArthur or Vodi Bakum and all them, but just go out and tell them, do you know Jesus? But again, put out the message. But these people they need to stop putting out the prediction of when Jesus is coming because they all failed. Every single one of them failed. They all failed, and they keep failing, and they're gonna keep failing and failing, and it just look, Jesus is gonna come a day when no one expects. All right, when that day comes, it's gonna be a beautiful day. The one that's gonna see Jesus first is the one that are dead. They're gonna open up their eyes and they're gonna see Jesus, and they're gonna be taken where Jesus will be present, and then those on earth will be taken along with them. The Bible said that get a crown for watching. We get a crown for watching for His coming. Well, yeah, we have to pay attention. But again, our job is to go out and make disciples. People need to know Jesus Christ. People need to know about our Lord and Savior. Being silent is not a good thing. You have to go and speak to many. The great and horrible day. Well, it's going to be a good day for Christians, but it's going to be a bad day for the unbelievers. I don't know. You guys seen the movie Left Behind with Kirk Cameron and you know how the people disappear. Well, it's going to be a lot different. All right, so it's going to be a lot different. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be, imagine your loved ones disappeared. Imagine your wife, husband, imagine your wife disappearing, your young ones, or wife, imagine your young ones disappear and your husband, or your mom, your dad, or your uncle, your grandma, your friends. It's just gonna be again, everybody will be impacted. And then stars like planes will fall and stuff like that because pilots and stuff. I mean, it just, everything just crashing and traffic all over the place, everything just going upside down. Trains, you're slamming, buses, you're slamming cars and everything. Yeah. I mean, it just I'm not trying to spook no one, but so when Jesus come and many, many are taken, it just everything would just hit the fan. Everything will hit the fan. Everything will hit the fan. Guys, let's make it to 300. Thank you so much. So that way I could just Lewis could go home and I mean go inside, just relax. Leave left behind letters. Bibles, those left here will need to know what's going on. The deception will be unbelievable. Hell will open up, someone said. Way different scriptures is clear. Can't even imagine being at his feet, going to be in awe of him. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be different. A lot of people's going to say, well, Louis, when we go to heaven, I'm not going to be married to my wife. We're going to be, well, here's the thing, guys. When we go to heaven, we will have this amazing feeling. We're not even going to think about, sadness. Sadness will no longer exist. Jealousy, whatever, all that will not exist. When you go up there and you walk into the kingdom of heaven with your wife, again, true love is going to be a lot more powerful. All right. So you're going to have a better understanding. A lot of people's like, well, if I can be with my wife in heaven, then no, trust me. Again, love is going to be a lot more powerful. You're going to be amazed. Amazed. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. Some people's like, well, I'm gonna miss this thing of the world. I'm not gonna miss none of this. I mean, I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for all the beautiful trees and everything, my beautiful family. I thank the Lord for the things I have. But the Lord has something special in heaven for many of us. My wife, my children, me, many of you, us Christ believers. This a place waiting for us, and we have our name and the address. Again, we have our mansion. We have everything just waiting in the kingdom of heaven. It's amazing when that gate opens up, and it's gonna be beautiful. Okay, guys. I'm just gonna end it here, but thank you again. Thank you so much again for your support. And please pray for the people out there in New York. Please be safe. If you haven't repented, now is the time to repent, believe in Christ, confess your sin, confess your sin, talk to the Lord, and then open your heart to Jesus and say, Jesus, I believe you and I accept you as my Lord and Savior. When you confess, when you accept Jesus into your life, you become this new person. You become this new person. You have a new life. All right. And that's the beauty. And your name is written in the book of life. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Lewis, and your wife. Prayers. Blessed 8 DYS said. Donna say good night. Blue Angel. Thank you so much, Blue Angel, for tuning in. Watchman, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much to the moderators. Well, yeah, have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next few hours. Till next time later. Peace.